for your February 2021 Astro Tarot Forecast. My name is Audrey Alison, and I'm shuffling the Wizard Tarot. I used this last month, and thank you for tuning in. This is a huge month, and what is interesting about February is it's the initiating month of a spiritual revolution. That's all. That's all. We have 6 planets in the sign of Aquarius this month, which has not happened since the Dark Ages. So the last time we've had these planets here, we shifted out of the plague and rebirthed into the Renaissance period. And similarly to the energy of 2021, a spirit shift is beginning. And Venus, Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury retrograde, and the Sun and the Moon will all be in the sign of Aquarius this month. What does that mean for Virgo? Well, Virgo, you naturally rule the 6th sector, the 6th house on the zodiac wheel, which is the sector of health and wellness and maintenance and routine and regimen and tasks. So in this month, but in this entire year, especially because Jupiter and Saturn will be there the full year together, your focus is on the restructuring of your body, the commitment to your nutrition, diet, and health, and thoroughly maintaining your daily work schedule and the structure of your days. This is actually a Virgo paradise, because Virgo could spend hours calendaring and organizing. Now, when it comes to doing and implementing, there might be some fire that's necessary to come through. But the strategy part and the structuring part, this is right up your alley. On the 1st of February, Venus enters Aquarius in the 6th house of health. And you're attracted to new concepts and ideas in health. So you could be inspired to try many different experiments here with what works with your body, what doesn't, and incorporating a nutritionist is what could come through for you too, and experimenting with eliminating certain foods from your diet. On the 11th, your new moon at 23 degrees of Aquarius, conjunct Saturn, Jupiter, Mercury retrograde, your ruling planet, and Venus. The new moon is in this health sector. There's no better day than the 11th to commit to a new concept or a work schedule, to make your task list for the year or the month. You have such support to truly organize your life that there's no stone unturned by the end of this month. With Mercury retrograde the first 3 weeks, he goes direct on the 20th at 11 degrees of Aquarius in this health sector. So January 30th, he began the retrograde. And in that time, you might have low energy. You might feel you need more recuperative rest each night. Or whenever you can, you're sneaking in a nap. It's expected to run lower when your ruling planet slows down, but I don't think that you'll be hindered in what you truly accomplish. You have a plethora of planetary energy supporting the sector of tasks. So you'll be good there, Virgo. Both the Sun and Venus then enter the 7th sector of marriage and partnership, personal and business. The Sun enters there on the 18th, and Venus shifts out of Aquarius and enters Pisces on the 25th. If Virgo is married, this brings you even closer together. There could also be an anniversary coming through for Virgo. Venus and the Sun, wow, a beautiful conjunction in the marriage sector. If you're not connected to someone, going online and finding the right person or allowing for that person to come through is a huge potential here, because the internet is a huge Aquarian thing. The internet is the innovative, progressive science and technology that we've invented. And we, not you and I, but human beings. And since there is an overwhelming energy there, the odds for finding online partnership are more increased in this month, but for the year. So if there were a year to try it or to have a pleasant experience online dating, because honey, Lord knows, the stuff that I've encountered with online dating, we all have our stories, but have any of y'all had people show up with blood on their shirt and a deer in the truck? Because let me tell you, that was interesting. Okay, so just try it, but make sure that they're not batshit crazy. Seventh house of partnership. Connecting with your spouse on a deeper level. Opening up emotionally to them. Being romantic. Venus is here. Being more involved. We end the month with your full moon. For you, Virgo, on the 27th, the full moon's at 8 degrees of Virgo in your first house. What is no longer coming through into the year for you, Virgo? Because that's yours to decide at the end of this month when you receive closure. There's closure here for you. There's also an awareness to your physical body with a full moon in the first. And that could make sense considering you might be working on yourself prior to this moon, and you might start to see some changes even as early as the 27th. Positive changes in yourself. Okay, Virgo, let's see what's in the cards. If you'd like a reading with me, I'm at audreyalison.com. I will have a new scheduling calendar on my website next month. And I'm stepping into my own fear of relinquishing complete autonomy in booking my calendar. And I'll allow for clients to choose their timing with a new system that I'll be using. So check that out next month. Give me a minute to get everything fixed and ready, but it'll be exciting to give you more visual options. Okay, Virgo. 3 of Swords. Well, yikes, I wasn't expecting that. And now I'm taking a really soft tone. Virgo, whatever's ailing you, whatever's the loss or the pain or the suffering, because we are at a time of COVID, it's not all, bells and whistles. I don't know what the saying is. It's not all cookies and cake. Some of you are still healing from the 3 of Swords, pain, suffering, loss, and usually by the death of a loved one or a separation or a divorce. Let's see what else is here. But you can always start over. The Fool. And the Fool doesn't have to start from 0. The Fool's beginning again with everything that you've learned. You can get over this. You can get over the hump. You can create every single day the way you see fit. Some of you required a move or a relocation in order to start over. And some of you will be doing so in this month. The best time this month to actually move would be the last week. With Mercury retrograde, it just would be worth it to have your ruling planet direct while you try to accomplish one of the biggest tasks in the world, which is to move your belongings somewhere else. Okay, let's see what else is here. Wow, not a reading without this card. Everyone needs to step out of the doing sometimes and allow spirit to assist. And sometimes you have to let go and let God. And the Hangman says, look, take a minute to listen and learn. You're not hanging by your throat. You're not literally suffering. So I want to say, so relax. Step out of your pain. Step out of what you're claiming as your pain. I gotta write that one down for you. Hold on a second, Virgo. Step out of what you're claiming as your pain. Okay. Because you can start again, and you're starting again in February. Collectively, we are all starting again. With some protection, with some support. Virgo, I'm getting that you have what you need. So don't get in the way. Don't get in the way of your happiness. Okay? I love you. I hope this was helpful. And I'm wishing you a sweet February. Remember, the sky is limitless, so reach for the stars.